A woman on a mission spent the weekend kicking butt and taking names in a new action movie. ABC's movie reviewer Matt Perrone explains if the film had enough kick during its first week out the gate.
Welcome to another Monday. There were a few new releases this weekend, but Dunkirk was able to take the top spot for the second week in a row. As far as the new releases go, I was happy that I finally had a clear choice as to what I was going to see. For the past few weeks, I've had a struggle to decide, but this week I knew the Emoji Movie was right out, so it really only left one option for me. A new hero of espionage was about to emerge, and who doesn't want to see Charlize Theron living a James Bond lifestyle? So without any further ado, here's my take on Atomic Blonde. Our movie begins in Berlin in the days before the wall came down. Our heroine, Lorraine Broughton, played by Theron, is sent to Berlin on a mission. As an elite member of MI6, she has to discover who murdered her fellow agent and stole a list of utmost importance, which can give the identities of all secret agents around the globe. Upon arriving in Germany, she is immediately accosted by the KGB, which, using her unique set of skills, is a situation she is quickly able to escape and meet up with her contact, fellow MI6 agent David Percival, played by James McAvoy. Even though he's a British super agent, he has perfectly integrated himself into East Berlin. The two set off on different strategies to recover the list, but this being a game of espionage, neither trusts the other, and it is known that there is a double agent somewhere in MI6. With every new lead, new problems arise as Lorraine finds herself constantly being followed or having to fight her way out of one jam or another. Being that the whole movie is being told as a debriefing, we get to see the action and then see the reaction of the brass back in London as her tale is told. As the movie progresses, so does the peril of the events that Lorraine finds herself in. Considering that there are multiple players in this game, from MI6 to the CIA to the KGB to French intelligence, the stakes are extremely high and everyone plays to win. When it comes to be known that a defector is the one who stole the list and that he also has it memorized, getting him out becomes a top priority. Lines become blurred, and we as the audience are never quite sure who is on the right side or if there even is a right side in this whole ring of spies. One thing is for sure, we know that we can root for Lorraine to keep fighting her way out of predicaments because it is highly entertaining. So, what to say about this one? I was definitely excited going in to see it, and I'm not sure what I did expect, but what I got was definitely different. First off, based on the trailers, I thought that it was going to be a non-stop action film, almost to a cartoonish level. But as it turns out, the action scenes are pretty spaced out. The movie becomes a huge guessing game of who did what and who has what and who's working with who. Basically, a lot more intellectual than I expected. That being said, the action is fantastic. It is very well coordinated, and Charlize Theron does an amazing job pulling it off, where you're not questioning it at all. In fact, there's one scene that is a continuous shot from one camera with no cuts that is amazing, and finally accurately portrays how exhausting a physical fight would be. The whole movie is set to a fantastic, time-appropriate soundtrack that perfectly flows with the action on screen. It's very artistically shot with a strong use of color and mirrors. All in all, it's an extremely entertaining movie that does a great job delving into the confusion and intricacies of espionage. It may not be the graphic novelesque level of violence I was expecting, but it's definitely a smart movie with enough action to keep you happy. This has been your Monday Movie Musing. Back to you.
All right, Matt, another one that I have to add to the list. All right, well, if you do want to get outside, instead of going to the movies, you've got perfect weather to do it. Nothing but blue skies and sunshine to start your work week.